Hi everyone, I'm Susie Lewis, and I would like to share with you a couple of my favorite things. One of my hobbies, which is playing with plants, and another thing I like to do is recycling. I tried to do this yesterday outdoors, which is where dirt belongs, usually, except for houseplants, but it was way too windy, so I'm going to try again here in this workspace, which is usually where I do another hobby of mine, which is painting. I've been working on a painting here, but anyway, scooted it all over to make this video about plants and working with recycled water bottles and other kinds of containers that you might have laying around the house or producing around the house. We drink a lot of water here, and so we have a lot of these that we save. And let me dive right in and show you that we end up making a lot of them. And really, you just pinch this and you can cut them all about the same height. I work with one of the ridges in the water bottle. You cut it right there. And then you can fill it with some good potting soil. I like the Miracle Grow or the Hyponex kind because it's got built-in time release fertilizer pellets, or you might do some composting at your house. I don't really have space for that here in town where we live. And then you can plant seeds. Now is a good time for that, for flowers. And this kind is marigold. They grow really quick and get flowers right away. And another thing I like to do is make cuttings off of a lot of different plants. This is one from outdoors. Here's another clear container. This was a creamer container. And here's another cutting off of a plant from outdoors. These grow roots really quick. You put them in there and it's a lot of fun to watch the roots come to those through the clear container. This was a cup from McAllister's. I don't know if you can see them real well, but there's a lot of roots. It's fun to watch the roots through the clear containers. And this is what's called a datura, or angel trumpet is a common name for that. Anyway, these are also nice because you get a bunch of those. They're uniform in size, and you can make a whole bunch of those and have a lot of flowers that you can plant in your yard or share with your friends. The other nice thing is you get a bunch of lids. They make a nice little funnel, or just toss them in the garbage. Smash them down, throw them away. This one right here, I don't know if you can see the shape real well, but it's a 2-liter Coke container with a house plant in it. And I can see the roots through there also. A lot of things you can do to save putting all this plastic in the landfill, and it's kind of cool watching the plants grow in there and seeing the root system through the clear plastic. Something else I really like using are these big 1-gallon water jugs. We use a lot of distilled water, or you can use a milk jug if you wash it real well, because you don't want that smell. I like the handle that's on these. And again, I like the uniform size. And the spider plant's nice. This is one they say is really good for cleaning the air in your house, because plants have an oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange. So I think it really does clean the air real well in the house. And these are what they call babies, spider babies. Not that kind of spider. But you can put these little babies in the water. They pluck right off these long streamers, put it in water, puts roots out, or you can put these directly in soil. Let me show you how I cut these real quick. Start with your jug. Make a cut like that, and I use my non-dominant hand to hold the jug, and cut along the top around where the handle is on this side and follow along. And go down as far as you want your cup of your dirt basin to be. Go across. And back on up to where you began. And there you go. Another thing that's nice about this, it makes a nice little scoop for your soil also, or whatever, like grain or rice. All kinds of uses for these, recycling purposes. The other thing I recycle often, I like ginger ale. Canada Dry. So I sometimes will leave a high back on one part of it for taller plants, and there is another purpose for that, for these kind of plants here. Right now we're in a trying time, so we do really depend on God for everything, our healing, our joy. Joy of the Lord is our strength, our protection, and we have to have faith. And by faith, our faith grows by the Word. Faith comes by hearing, and the way we hear the Word is speaking the Word, others speaking the Word while we're listening. And Hebrews is the chapter of faith. Abraham was the father of faith. And Hebrews chapter 11, I love just that verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That whole chapter, pull your Bible out and read that whole chapter, but it's the evidence of things not seen. Evidence. Evidence. That's what science requires, evidence. So, look at here. All I did with this was stick 2 little sprigs of green in some dirt, and it took off and grew roots. You may not see it there, but you can see it through the plastic, clear plastic of this cup. I stuck some plants in some dirt, and I can't see it yet, but I know there's going to be roots in the soil, and I will see it through this plastic. I had some seeds, and they were little teeny weeny little tiny little specks, and I stuck it in this dirt. I didn't see the plant, but I knew inside the seed was going to be this plant. How did I know? Because I had faith. I just knew. I believed it. And maybe I saw it before, but that didn't mean every seed's going to do it, but I had faith in it. And you know, not all plants are the same, but not all people are the same either. But God is always the same. Yesterday, today, and forever. Always. God never changes. You can take that to the bank. You can have faith in Him because He is faithful. And that's why I love Him, because He first loved us. You know, and we need to know that and never, ever, ever forget it. Even in all that's happening around us, He's faithful. He's faithful. So, thanks for letting me share one of my hobbies with you right now. And I hope you had fun looking at some of my little plants here and enjoying my little recycling. And I hope you take your Bible out this weekend and let God speak to your heart, and that you listen and grow your faith this weekend and enjoy what God did for you, and let Jesus speak to you, especially Resurrection Sunday. Bye for now.